Hey guys, my name's Louise and I'm a tradeswoman empowerment coach and a heavy vehicle and plant mechanic trainer and assessor, and today I'm going to be talking about playful energy versus stressful energy. So this is something that I kind of discovered within myself that I was doing, especially in relationship to the Worldskills competitions. So for those of you who don't know, I competed in the regional, national and international levels of the Worldskills competition in 2015, 16 and 17, and I'm currently now the chief judge for the national competition for heavy vehicle mechanics. So through that journey, like I said, 2015, 16, 17, so that was over about 2 to 3 years. And looking back, so I actually did an interview with Kick-Ass Radio with Joe, and I was talking about that process, and it occurred to me, like, it really got me thinking about the energy that I had going into the nationals versus into going to the internationals. And going into nationals, I had a really playful energy about me. Going into the nationals, I had a really stressful energy about me. And guess what was more fun? Going to the nationals. I worked myself sick going to internationals. I was so stressed all the time. And you know, you hear the saying, like, it's all about the journey, enjoy the journey, you know, it's, you know, not the view, it's the climb, kind of, however you want to say it. And I was having people say that to me all the time. One friend in particular, she'll know who she is when she hears this, she used to say it to me all the time. And you know what? Looking back, like, I really now know what it means. Like, the journey is so much longer than the destination. The destination, you're only there for a little bit, and then you go on to your next destination, and relaxing and enjoying your comfort zone when you reach the destination is very important. But the journey is longer. The journey is the main bit. Like, the journey is just life. And going into the nationals, I had this really, really playful energy about me. A bit of a background story. I come second in the regional competition, and I kind of went to nationals with this attitude, like, I'm not coming second again, I'm coming first. Like, kind of like a bit cocky, a bit playful. Like, I wasn't saying that, like, kind of out loud to, like, my competitors and stuff, but that was the energy that I had within. Like, yes, I'm gonna, like, go in and let's see how we do. Like, hell yeah. Like, that kind of, I was internally cocky and enjoying myself, but outwardly, I think people told me I was, like, humble and stuff about it. Like, I was really, really ready to share my knowledge with everyone. And I was just excited. I was just go get. I'm like, yeah, let's see what we can do. Let's see what you can do, Louise. Let's challenge ourselves. And going into internationals, that energy totally shifted. And I don't really know why, but at the time, like, I was super stressed. I was like, I need to do well. Not like, let's see if we come first, like, let's put in all the effort and let's see what happens. It's kind of like, you need to do this. And I was so stressed. I was putting so much pressure on myself. I was like, oh my god, like, I need to train, and I need to do this, and I need to do that. And I was, like, super stressed about it. And you know what, going into nationals, I did train a fair bit. I was training, like, 3 nights a week at TAFE, like, and I was working weekends. Going into internationals, I was training probably about the same amount, but just more, like, I wasn't training, so I was working, and then I would spend, like, 2 weeks training full time. Whereas training for nationals, I was training 3 nights a week plus Saturdays, plus working full time. So I was pretty much putting in the same amount of energy, but I learned so much more going into nationals. I don't know what it was. But now, like, at the time, I was like, shit, what is different? Like, I felt like I was more advanced in my skill level going into the nationals than I was going into the internationals. And at the time, I couldn't figure it out. I just, like, had no idea what was going on. But now looking back, like, so yeah, 2017, it's been 4 years. So I've had a bit of time to reflect on it. And I have spoken about it at different events and talking about it and thinking about it. Like, every time I put a different spin on it, because every time I realised something different about that scenario. And now it's really come, like, to me, into my mind, is that I was having so much fun training for nationals. I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to learn as much as I can. And, like, look at this, I'm not coming second again. Like, and then going into internationals, I was so stressed. I literally stressed myself sick. I remember I spent about a week in bed. I ended up working, like, half a day and then almost passing out and then sleeping for, like, 18 hours straight. Like, I was just so stressed. And, you know, I did do really well. I come fourth in the world, so I'm not, you know, that Louise of that year did really well. But if I could do it all again, I'd have a bit more fun. I would have more fun. Have fun with it. Your brain, when your brain is having fun, when you're having fun, your brain absorbs so much more. And I proved that to myself. I feel like I was so much more advanced going into the national competition than going into the international competition. Because I was just having fun. I was letting myself absorb so much. And I was letting myself absorb and enjoy. Whereas going into internationals, I was absorbing and stressing. Well, I was trying to absorb, but I was like stressing, and it was almost like blocking my ability to learn. It was crazy. Like, and now I'm just like, and I do notice it. It comes in ebbs and flows now. When I'm stressing myself out, I feel like I go backwards in what I'm achieving. When I'm having fun, for one, it's more enjoyable. Two, like, I love interacting with people. Like, I know I have a limit and I do need to have a nap and be fed. I enjoy interacting with people, but when I'm stressing about interacting with people, it's not fun. When I'm stressing about teaching, it's not fun, and I feel like I do a bit worse. When I'm having fun with teaching, my students are so much more engaged. I manage to draw more information out of my brain because I'm like willing and open. I'm not putting pressure on myself to draw that information out. Like, and now one of my things that I do is like, if you work half an hour, Louise, you'll be able to have a pack of chips. It's just little things like that to like make me work more intensely. And like, I do 110% slip into that stressful energy. I really try and avoid it, but I'm human. I do it. But it's really good to really look back at the weeks where I was playful and the weeks that I was stressful and see the outcomes. And the outcomes was that the playful energy was better. I enjoyed it more and I got more done. That's just my own personal research on myself and my performance. And everyone's different. I know that. This was just me. This is what I've discovered. And you know what? Maybe if you give it a go, it's something that you might discover about yourself as well. Alright guys, thank you for listening to me talking about playful energy and stressful energy, and you know what? Explore and see what works for you. Playful energy works for me. I still slip into stressful energy. I really want to not, but I know I do, and I forgive myself for it, because if I don't forgive myself for it, then I stress even more. It takes longer to get the playful energy back. Anyway, if you guys would like to work with me to help level yourself up, if you want to have a chat, if you feel like I might be the coach for you, you got some big adventure coming up and you want someone by your side, please DM me. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear your story and love to see how I could help you. Really just fucking own it. Also, I've got my Presenting Tradies Masterclass coming up on the 14th of July. I would love to see you there. It's all about sharing your story to the crowd who needs to hear it and making people feel not so alone and sharing the information that you wish you had sooner. Alright guys, I would love to see you there. I would love to see you in my DMs, and I would love to know playful energy or stressful energy. Like, what do you do? Alright guys, keep on smashing it. I will see you in the next video.